You are in the top in Test squad in Test ranking. So how do you rate to Babar Azam as he's looking in top five?
Yeah, I don't really look at the rankings too much. I just look around the world and look at what I think are brilliant players, and he's certainly one of them. I think he's consistent across the three formats. He's done extremely well in Test cricket for a number of years now around the world, not just in certain conditions. And then we're going to have to play very well to keep him quiet. He seems to, he's a little bit younger than myself and a few of the other guys, and I feel like the best is still to come for him. But we've got to make sure that the best isn't against us this next three games, and we keep him quiet. But he's a hell of a player. He's great to watch, but hopefully we won't be watching too much these next three games.
How crucial is this series, considering the fact in ICC Test Championship, considering the fact that you have got a tough schedule ahead?
I think every Test series is crucial, whether it's in the Test Championship or not. Especially now, there's a lot of talk about where Test cricket currently is in compared to the other formats. Every opportunity you get to play, you should treasure it. You should make it as good as you possibly can do, and understand the responsibility you have to look after the format and make it as entertaining and enjoyable to watch as you possibly can. And everyone's view of that will be slightly different, but certainly from a playing perspective, the way that we've gone about it over the last 6 months has been the most fun I've had playing cricket for England in Test cricket. And our opportunities this series and the next series are all opportunities for us to carry that forward, to try and take the game forward again, and I suppose for us to continue the trend that we've been on throughout the summer of improving and becoming harder and harder to play against.
I am Shahzad Ali from Sama TV. Despite you bought your personal chef from UK, rather than your players are affected from food poisoning, is it not better to utilize Pakistani cook?
The thing is, we've been trying to bring a chef away with us for a couple of years now. It's the first opportunity that we've had to do it with you look at all the other international sporting teams around, especially in England, that even Premier League teams, Championship football teams, they all have their own chef. We feel like from a nutrition, from a performance side of things, we're trying to do everything we can to optimise ourselves and get ourselves in the right place to perform well. And it's unfortunate that we're in the situation we are, but we don't think it's food related. I don't think that there's any correlation between the two. And in fact, the chef himself, I don't think is very well, so I don't think it's the food at all.
Joe, you played in Centurion and Sydney, feeling really sick. I mean, what was that like, and what's the challenge, and how did you get through?
I don't wish it on anyone. It's horrible. You're running on and off the field all the time. But sometimes it's part and parcel of where you're at as a team. That was very unfortunate, as a number of us got ill during the Test match, not going into the game. But hopefully it's not something that we have to contend with. Hopefully everyone wakes up well tomorrow and we can crack on and enjoy what should be an exciting series and have cricket as a talking point, not anything else. Of the game, it's about understanding certain passages of play, knowing that there is time on your side if you need to use it, and understanding that it's okay sometimes to absorb a little bit of pressure. But the way that we've been looking to do it is try and put pressure back on opposition as often as possible, as quickly as we can, and really look to exploit any scoring opportunities when we bat, and same with the ball, be as aggressive as you can be. So sometimes you can overcomplicate things and try and do things completely differently across the formats. Sometimes that's not the right way to do it. Sometimes it's just keep things dead simple, keep the basics of the game at the front of your mind, and trust it.